New exterior, new wheels, blacked out trim everywhere in Lapiz blue metallic paint. This is the facelifted 2025 Golf R Black Edition, and we have it here today at Volkswagen Brendan in Florida. Let's check this thing out for 2025 and see what it's all about. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where, if you can't tell by the smile on my face, I'm excited about this one because just when you thought the Golf Black couldn't get any better, this time we have the 2025 facelifted model in Lapiz blue metallic, a classic Golf color with the Black Edition on the R model. It looks completely insane. I'm talking about fresh exterior, fresh interior, blacked out accents everywhere, blue metallic paint, blue interior with the carbon accents all throughout. I mean, it looks so fresh. We're gonna talk about this. Let's do a spin around, options, sticker breakdown, see what it's all about when it comes to this 2025. Now, as always, biggest shout out to Volkswagen Brendan in Florida for letting me take a spin around this Golf R Black. Now, with that said, you guys have been supporting the channel and we want to thank you guys for supporting us, for watching the videos, hitting the thumbs up, leaving comments, everything like that. So when you guys shop with Volkswagen Brendan in Florida and you use the coupon code Ron's Rides or Ron's Rebates to your sales specialist or the management, they will give you $500 off your next Volkswagen Brendan vehicle. $500 off just by saying Ron's Rides, Ron's Rebates, so they know you guys support the channel and you guys watch the videos. $500 off. So thank you so much for supporting us. We want to give back to you. Now let's talk about what's underneath the hood, the powertrain, the beating heart and soul of the 2025 Golf R Black Edition, because we get extra power for the 2025 model year, an extra 13 horses and an extra 15 pound-feet of torque out of this all-wheel drive 4Motion hot hatch. So we're talking about a turbocharged and intercooled DOHC 16-valve inline-4 engine with an iron block, aluminum head, and direct fuel injection. That means for this year, we have 328 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque. With that 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, we're looking at rocketing you from 0 to 60 in 4 seconds flat, a 0 to 100 mile per hour time in 10.2 seconds. We have a quarter mile time in 12.5 seconds and a top speed at 155 miles. Now, with that said, we should probably hear what that exhaust note has to say, of course, in Nürburgring track mode. Now we have to mention those dimensions when it comes to the 2025 Golf R Black Edition, because we're looking at a wheelbase of 103.5 inches with a length at 169.1 inches, a width at 70.4 inches, and a height at 57.8 inches with an overall curb weight of 3,400 pounds. Now, when it comes to looks for the Golf R for 2025, this is the epitome of what this facelift is all about, because the Golf R gets a restyle inside and out completely when it comes to the front fascia, when it comes to the interior, when it comes to the black trim, and this Lapiz blue just looks incredible in the Florida sun. It's a paid actor, how it shows all of this off. Now with the Golf R, you get a completely new face. We're talking about front and center, the VW logo that illuminates now. Well, it's done in a smoked out black accent look for the Black Edition. You also see the black inserts here with the LED light bar that's integrated in, which we will see very shortly, with the R badging, letting you guys know what we're working with when it comes to this trim. Looking beautiful. It seamlessly flows right into the refresh headlamps with the switchback turn signals up top, LEDs, high beams, low beams. When it comes to this IQ lighting, you guys will see this all illuminated. It just looks so clean. And then let's talk about the front face. We get a new front grille, front lip, front setup that has a beautiful gloss black insert on the side blades here. We do have our sensors here, functional feed through there, and functional feed through for cooling right there. Now that black grille comes all the way around the curves here to the front lip and goes all the way through. But you also have the Lapiz blue that comes right here, kind of like this kind of aggressive like claw look when it comes to coming around in this C shape here. And then you guys will see the gloss black right front and center, feed through there as well with the sensors there too. Looking absolutely brilliant, giving a aggressive, sporty look that you know from the Golf, but just up to the next level. This is the Golf R. Now the side profile is absolutely incredible with the blue and black livery. As you guys will see, the Golf R is going to give us 19-inch R performance wheels with performance tires as well. So you guys will see we have these beautiful wheels done in black with the R badging smoked out in black. R on the wheels, as you guys can see, specific to this model, and we have the R black brake calipers there as well with the drilled rotors. Now we have the Bridgestone tires, summer tires, all right, with the reflector right here, and you also have an integrated sensor. And then come to the side profile, you guys will see in the door, we also have the R badging smoked out. We have gloss black when it comes to our mirror caps, and then we have Lapiz blue when it comes to our side skirts there as well. Now you guys will also see Lapiz blue on the door handles, gloss black B-pillar, and we have the sunroof here because we don't have the Euro styling package, which deletes the sunroof. And then you guys will also see we do have gloss black when it comes to our shark fin antenna, and we do have Lapiz blue when it comes to our spoiler and gloss black on that lip. It just looks incredible when it comes to the side profile of this beautiful Golf R Black. Now the rear of the Golf R Black is insane. Now the styling of the Golf R Black hasn't changed really much at all when it comes to the overall looks, but with the black trim, it's a little different. All right, so we have our big spoiler we talked about when we talked about our side profile, but we have the integrated third brake light you guys can see here. Then we have the beautiful tail lamps, LEDs, as you guys will see illuminated very shortly. Now with the black edition, well, we have the smoked out VW logo, as you guys can see, with the smoked out R badging there as well. It just changes the look completely. Now you guys will come down to the lower half of the bumper where you guys will see integrated sensors, and we have our horizontal reflectors here as well. Now the Golf R always had quad exhaust tips and obviously the gloss black shark fin when it comes to the rear diffuser, but with the black edition, yes, blacked out exhaust tips, and you guys already heard what they sounded like. Now you guys can see how they look, and they are absolutely gorgeous. I love this whole look because it just gives it a completely different feel when it comes to the rear profile of the Golf R. I want to know what you guys think though. Now when it comes to cargo space for the Golf R Black, looking at 20 cubic feet of space with the 40/60 rear folding seats folded up. But if you were to fold down the center feed through with the rear folding seats, you're looking at 35 cubic feet of space. Tons of room here in this hatch with your privacy cover that easily comes off here as well. We do have the Golf R branded mats, all right, the monster mats for protection. You guys will also see extra storage on the side here with our kits that we will have in the sticker breakdown with the 12-volt plug-in right there. We do have the cargo mat here to protect the trunk carpet. And then lift up, we do have a false floor. All right, now underneath here, you guys will see our roadside assistance kit that will be in the sticker breakdown, front plate kit, and some tools and everything to get you guys back on the road as safely as possible. But with that said, what do you guys think when it comes to cargo and overall tailgate of the new 2025 Golf R? Now, fuel economy on the Golf R Black is 25, 22, 31. That means 25 combined city and highway, 22 for the city, 31 for the highway, and premium fuel goes inside of this Golf R Black edition. Now, as promised, I want to show you guys the lighting on the new Golf R Black because look at how cool that looks with the VW logo illuminated, but with the black housing. Same with the LED light bar that seamlessly flows right into the new headlights with the switchback turn signals between bright white and amber, and our high beams and low beams all set up there looking brilliant. You guys will also see black mirror housing and an amber turn indicator right there. And then you guys will see in the rear our LED tails with our amber turn indicator looking brilliant. What do you guys think when it comes to the overall look and illumination of the Golf R Black? Now let's talk about the 51 cubic feet of space inside the refreshed interior of the new Golf R, because you guys can see black leather all the way throughout when it comes to this beautiful seat, carbon when it comes to the trim inserts with blue piping, blue R stitching. You guys can see perforated leather with the blue inlays underneath that, and the perforated leather is heated and ventilated. That means heat and cooled seats. You guys will also see the big sunroof letting in that natural light. It is a beautiful look just starting at the seats. Now, once we hop inside, well, we are greeted with the nice aluminum pedals. You guys can see we do have the rubber inserts for the dead pedal, brake pedal, and gas pedal. Hop over that and you guys will see the beautiful door paneling with that carbon insert, aluminum door handles, soft door cards when it comes to the inserts here, and the armrest with our window controls and locks there as well when it comes to the window lock. And we also have our mirror controls there, speaker grill here, because we have a Harman Kardon setup you guys will see in the A pillar here. Now let's bring this thing to life. First off, foot on the brake and the aluminum engine start stop button. And now we are to life in this beautiful machine. All right, so you guys will notice a couple of different things when it comes to the interior. So first things first, look at how big these paddle shifters are on this flat bottom R steering wheel. Mounted to the steering wheel so you always know where they are. All right, now with that said, you have perforated leather for the steering wheel with this flat bottom and blue stitching to match all throughout. We also have the VW logo front center on the airbag with the dark trim when it comes to the overall steering wheel trim, and then blue for the accents, gloss black for the R trim. Now you guys will also see that we do have a manual adjust when it comes to this telescopic steering wheel, so I can move it however I want to adjust it and then lock it back into place manually. Over here you guys will also see our high beam controls when it comes to our lights, and we have our windshield washer nozzles when it comes to those on that side of that stalk. Now we do have the black haptic feedback buttons. Now I know for 2025 they moved the GTI models to the physical buttons. There's a reason why, and I'll tell you guys in just a moment, while we still have the haptic capacitive feedback buttons when it comes to these models. Now on the right hand side you guys will see we have radio controls to change our radio station. All right, we have our heated steering wheel, and we also have our hands-free controls with view. View is going to change what we see in our digital instrumentation. So once we press view, you guys will see that we will change different screens depending on how many times we press it. And we have a couple different screens, obviously, because this is the R. Now, with that said, you guys will also be able to change different things on each side by getting information on the left-hand side, and we can go to boost perform. Let's do performance because this is a performance model. All right, we can do it on the right-hand side as well. And since we have performance there, oh well, let's go back to our G meter. Let's put the G meter there. All right, so then we have that set up there. We can press view again, and you guys will see they will still keep those two things there, but just inside the text there. It's really cool. Now on the left-hand side, well, it's a little different because we do have the capacitive buttons with volume controls right there for the radio and your cruise control, but we do have an R button, and the reason why they needed to have the touch sensitive buttons here is because the R button, once you press it, will take us into race mode. Now, as you guys can see, race mode also has drift after it, but you have to activate that because, traction control and all that. And then special mode opens up the exhaust valves, and that's the Nürburgring mode, as you guys will see. Now, while we're here, you see custom, you see comfort, you see sport, you see eco. We have all of these modes here when it comes to the Golf R, but the R button will bring you into race automatically, so they had to keep that too. Well, make it go, I guess, work and integrate with this whole setup. Now, you guys will also see on the left-hand side here of our digital instrument cluster, we do have our capacitive buttons when it comes to our lighting controls, low beams, and our max front and rear when it comes to our HVAC. Carbon insert here to match up with the one in the door as well. And it goes all the way across to the new 12.9-inch screen we've been working with, which I'll talk more about in just a moment, with that carbon trim going all the way around, the new 3-bar layout when it comes to the HVAC setup here as well, glove box here as well. And then you guys will see right here in the center, we do have our center console done in gloss black with our USB-C plugins here. We do have extra storage right here. And then in the middle, you guys will see place for our phone or key fob, depending on how you want to do it. We do have our panic button here, lock, truck release, and unlock, and our R badging here when it comes to our classic VW key with black and chrome. Now, with that said, you guys will also see we do have our gear selector here. All right, we're in drive, neutral, reverse. We'll bring up our backup camera and sensors here, as you guys will see. Looking brilliant. And then P right there for park, electric parking brakes right here. Cup holders here with the 12-volt lighter there. And then we do have the beautiful armrest here, blue stitching. Open that up, and you guys will see we do have extra storage underneath there. Now, when it comes to the sunroof, letting in that natural light, we do have a manual adjust sunshade there as well. SOS button up top, we do slide the glass with a touch slider, and then we have our dome light, floodlights, everything like that. Rear view mirror with our light, visor, and mirror right here. Now let's talk about that 12.9-inch screen as we know it. Same size as in the VW Buzz, same size in other Golf models, and same size in the S and SE models of the Tiguan. The Tiguan SEL has a 15-inch screen, but this is the new software when it comes to all these VW models, looking brilliant. It's touch sensitive, as you guys can see. It is very responsive. The graphical user interface is so clean. It's easy to use, and that's the easy thing here, is just sliding left and right, touching the buttons. They all respond very well. It is just very user-friendly when it comes to this overall setup. You got your main menu here. You can slide from one menu to the next. It's just a really cool system. Now you guys will also see we have our climate controls fixed on the bottom half, where we do have our heated and ventilated seats, but I can also do our dual zone this way on the climate screen as well. We can do smart, and then we can do all kinds of things when it comes to our climate setup. You guys will also see we do have climate controls fixed to the bar here, all right, where we can do our climate controls on one side and the next, and our volume controls when it comes to our radio right there in the center with our power off button. I mean, guys, check this out. This Golf R is done up so nicely. What do you guys think when it comes to the overall livery and inside the new Golf R? Now let's hop in the rear, where we have 41 cubic feet of space in the hot hatch, and as you guys can see, same beautiful seating when it comes to being done in black with the carbon inlays and even the blue accents right here on the headrest with the stitching included. Now hop inside, you guys will see we do have the black and blue floor mats, all right, and with that said, you guys will also see the sport seats will give you stowage at the top, good for phones or chargers, and then at the bottom for a little bit extra, and that's on the passenger side as well. Now you guys will also see that we do have the climate control screen and the LCD screen with the heated seat controls, and we have USB-C plugins right there as well for charging. Now keep in mind we also have the armrest here as well with the cup holders here too. Now when it comes to the overall door paneling, you guys will see that we do have the aluminum door handle with the speaker grill here, and that is right there in the door cards. Soft touches right there with the soft touch armrest there as well, and our speaker grill there. With the nice sunroof here as well and the LED dome lights, well, it looks beautiful when it comes to the interior of the Golf R Black. Now let's break down the window sticker of the 2025 Golf R Black Edition with Lapiz blue metallic paint and the Titan black leather interior and the 7-speed DSG automatic 4-motion all-wheel drive setup, because we start life at $48,415. After a couple additions, you know, when it comes to accessories and our 1225 destination charge, we're looking at a total price of $50,241. Now, how do we get there? Well, our Lapiz blue metallic paint and our Titan black leather interior is free of charge. This whole spec is included in the price. You do have the monster mat set up 4 with the heavy duty truck liner at $296, and the prepaid scheduled maintenance $215 with the roadside assistance kit at $90. That's it. Everything else you see here comes standard on this model when it comes to performance, when it comes to the exterior, the interior, safety and driver assistance, and the technology and convenience. Make sure you guys pause, zoom in, screenshot, do what you need to do to see everything this comes with standard, or check the links in the description for Volkswagen brand's website link to get the full sticker breakdown, like the warranty information at 4 years, 50,000 miles. But with that said, what do you guys think about this spec of the Golf R Black Edition? So at $50,241, what are you guys feeling about this Golf R Black Edition? Drop those comments down below. Do you guys love this spec? Is this the ultimate Golf for the 2025 model year? Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, we'll make sure you give it a big thumbs up, but also make sure you guys check the links down in the description below for Volkswagen brand's website link, where their phone number is there. You guys can check out the inventory, use that coupon code ROUNDSRIDES or Rounds Rebates, and get $500 off your next Volkswagen branded vehicle. And make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And guys, we will see you in the next one. Peace.